my goodness, waiting for a few of my love bucks to join me. I haven't seen you guys in a couple of days, but you know, life be life, and I had me a little weekend. But I'm in a building. I was gonna come earlier, but I saw that, my good friend Storm was on and I wanted to watch his channel, and I wanted to watch his show, which was great, by the way. The interview that he had over there, you guys got to check it out about Steve Harvey. And his guest, the woman that he was interviewing, was like a really good storyteller. I was entertained. Her name is Essie, so y'all definitely need to check that out. I'm waiting for a few of my love bugs to join me. Come on over, baby. Come on over, baby. Yeah, so we can get this party started. Woo-woo. Oh my goodness. It's Monday. We having a fresh start to the week because it was just cheers to the freaking weekend. And yeah, just chilling, working. Y'all know how it is. What's going on? Hey Vivian, hey Bree, hey Queen Almighty, hey Cynthia, hey Chantel, hey Ladybug, thanks boo, hey Only Fly Lady Smith, what's going on? Hey love bugs, what's up? I hope you're having a good morning, noon, night, whenever this video may reach you. Do your girl a favor and hit that subscribe button and click that notification bell so you can get that thing whenever I upload a new video. So today, we are going to be talking about Miss Rihanna. Y'all know I love me some Rihanna, y'all. I got a Rihanna story too. We're going to be talking about Kim Kardashian and everybody chewing her like a dog in the streets because of what she done said about motherhood. And we're going to be talking about Janelle Monae, which she completely flipped the script. She got it going on. She looked good. I mean, she looked good. And we're going to be talking about our good, beautiful sis, Meagan Good and Johnathan Majors, y'all. I really just was praying for God that it really was just a coup and a ploy and a scheme that Todd set up, because, they always love to use us melanin-rich women to get them out of some hot water. But, anyways, we're going to get into it. Hey, Francis, you came on over. Al, what's up, Lady D? Hey, the Diva. Hey, Isis. Hey, PJ. Hey, Michelle. How y'all doing? Thanks for joining me tonight. How was everybody's weekend, first and foremost? What's going on, Letha? Hi, Howard. Hey, Karen. Poor Meagan, girl. Hey, Trina. What's up, girl? What's up? All right, so we about to get started. Y'all know we about to head on over to these Instagram streets. We heading right on over to these Instagram streets, shit. So Rihanna, I love Rihanna down. Like I used to be low key like a hater of Rihanna because I wanted to be like her when I was like a teen and stuff like that. I'm just gonna keep it real with y'all. And I just thought she was so beautiful, but I was used to be like, she can't even sing that good. She can't even do this, that good. Y'all know how it would be. And then I had to take a step back, like, girl, you just jealous. And I don't be jealous of nobody. This is when I was a teenager, maybe 20. Now I'm like, oh, F that. Like, my father, he laid it out. He was like, if ever you see somebody you feel like you hating, that's because you see something in them that you see in yourself, but it's untapped potential. And he always used to be like, if you see somebody that you like the way they hate, envy, love, jealousy, all that good shit is on the same spectrum. So you need to be inspired. He used to say stuff like that to me, and that stuck with me forever because I'm like, I live by that. If ever I see a woman that I think looks good, if I keep looking her way, I'm going to be like, sis, you look cute. Either I think she look cute or I think she don't look cute. But if I don't think she look cute, I'm gonna try not to look too much. But if I'm looking, then I'm gonna be like, ooh, like, you look nice. Okay. You get what I'm saying? Y'all picking up what I'm putting down. And hate and jealousy and envy and all of that doesn't really live in my spirit anymore. But if I ever felt it creeping up, I would transmute that energy into being inspired, because that's really what it is. You know what I'm saying? You probably see this person, you probably feel like they're doing something that you can't do. You probably feel like they look better than you. You probably feel like they're dressed in a way that you wish that you was. It be like that. We human. We just gotta be real with how it is that we feel, and we gotta take the necessary steps to get on the opposite end of those feelings. And that's my little nugget. That's my little intro nugget. So, shouts out to Fashion Killers too. So, this is Rihanna. I love Rihanna. She's so beautiful. Rocky, honestly, when they first was together, I didn't get it, but like they have been friends for years. Like they was friends for over a decade. Like, let's just call it what it is. Like, he always loved her. He always loved her. He always wanted her. At some point, Rihanna was just too hung up on Chris Brown. And then I feel like, you know, not for nothing, she probably felt like Rocky was like not in her league. Like, you know, she was out of his league, basically. We all when they first came out, I was like, oh, she out of his league. I was saying that. But then when you really think about it, he's a dude from New York. Shout out to New York. I'm from Brooklyn. Like, what's up? We in the building. He from Harlem. I love Harlem. One of my really good friends that I used to make music with, has made music with him. Ferg. I met Ferg. I met some of the other ASAP mobs. Like, always good vibes, you know what I'm saying? And it's just a certain type of energy that you have when you're from New York. Like, you're cultured in a different way. And Rocky got mad swag. Like, that's one thing that we can't deny. He got mad swag. He's not all that in the face the way everybody be saying he's so fucking pretty. I'm like, why do we keep taking these a little bit above average ninjas? I'm trying not to say the other N word so much because I say it a lot, y'all. And we just elevate them so high. They be like real average and stuff. Or maybe just like a little smidge above average, and we elevate them like, oh, he fine. Oh, he pretty, he this. And I'm like, damn, what's Cynthia G be saying? Black male worship? Yeah, something like that. Anyway, so I think they in Tokyo. I believe they're in Tokyo. And yeah, I think I'm right, because you see all of the Asian persuasions in the back. And shouts out to Tokyo. Shouts out. I want to go to Japan so bad, y'all. Like, I can't wait to get back on the road. Like, and like this time, like really be overseas. So this is my good sis, looking beautiful. She's so gorgeous, pregnant. She's glowing. Honestly, we don't know, because you know, Rhea and them, they be secretive. Celebrities are very secretive with how far along they be, and I respect it, because people be putting that negative juju out there when you having a baby or whatever. So in your first trimester, ain't nobody supposed to know, especially if you're gonna have it. Now, if you ain't keeping it in it, I mean, that's a different story for a different day. But if you planning on having this baby and carrying out to full term, me personally, I've always been taught, like, you do not tell people that you are pregnant until you are well beyond 3 months. So we don't know how far along she is, but she was pregnant during the Oscars. Like, I'm just going to assume that Rhea is in her third trimester. She's giving every bit of much as 7, 8 months. Like, that's what I personally think. So I'm saying all of that to say this, right? Recently, her man had to come to her defense because they was up in the club, 1-2 stepping, and she was drinking good water. It didn't look like she was doing nothing crazy. But I just still don't think necessarily that as a woman in your third trimester, you should be out at the club, because I mean, like, come on, like, I don't think that's the safest place. It just don't give safe and savory for a woman with child. I'm just not into it. I really am not. You know, clubs be very crowded. Like, it's hot, it's dark. I mean, a lot of establishments now, they have more than one exit, so it's not like just one way in, one way out. But because it's so crowded, and then you're a celebrity, so everybody's going to be jam-packed, like, surrounding you. I've been in clubs with like celebrities, and it's a lot, you know, like, it's like sardines. The only section that'll probably be a little clear is literally where they're sitting. But even that is a lot. Y'all saw the pictures that I just showed y'all with Ree and ASAP. It's like people, it's a lot. It's a lot of people. So even if there is multiple exits, it's not the easiest to maneuver in a club setting, especially as a celebrity. Then you got security, you know, everybody's trying to come up and talk to you, and they want you to sign stuff, and they want to try to take a picture, and people trying to record, and, you know, everybody's trying to get their look on, and everybody want to be in the mix. It's a lot, y'all. It's a lot. So this is what ended up happening. I believe this was like a day, yeah, maybe yesterday. I'm just gonna guesstimate. And this is what happened when they was out in the club. Y'all like my hair? Thanks, y'all. Ew, thank you. Ew. So, shout out to the Shade Room. Fair use, fair use. Boop, boop, boop. So, A$AP Rocky defending Rihanna after 2 men started to fight at the promotion party. First of all, what are they promoting? I have no idea. Like, that's another part. I'm like, what is going on? Do they got a song? Well, y'all know Rihanna ain't giving us no goddamn music no time soon, but maybe Rocky promoting something. Maybe they coming out with it. I don't know. Anyways, so this is what happened at the club.
Right now, you heard? I got my lady here. I'm calling that down, man. Don't be in this section doing all that. Calling that down. Y'all act like gentlemen when y'all not present. Y'all act like gentlemen right now. You heard? I got my lady here. Y'all calling that down, man. Don't be in this section doing all that. Calling that down. Y'all act like gentlemen when y'all not present.
You could tell he from New York. He said, "You heard? Y'all niggas, you heard?" He not from Brooklyn, sorry. New York, Harlem. But yeah, he's not handsome. Y'all funny as hell. I just honestly feel like, why is she in the club? Like, I just don't like that for my good sis Reed. I don't think that she should be in the club, you know, pregnant about to pop like that. It's not safe. Like, honestly, it's a safety hazard for a woman, especially a billionaire. You're a billionaire. People are going to be jumping over each other to try to get a glimpse of you in real life, like in person. It gives that. And I'm just like, what the hell? Like, I just don't think, hey, AC2, what's up? I just don't think that is the most savory or the safest thing for Rihanna about to pop third trimester Riri in the club. Like, I just don't like that for my goodness. And then Rihanna is Rihanna. So y'all know she got them stilettos, pumps in the club. She's still stepping on these hoes. So that makes it even more of a hazard. Imagine people, God forbid, started to run. You get what I'm saying? She can't really run. She can't move like that. Like, how honestly could a situation like that ever turn out in her favor? Like, A$AP Rocky had to cut the music. He cussing people out like a dog in the street, in the crowd, talking about, you heard, y'all got the game fucked up. My lady in the building. First of all, leave your lady at home. That's a queen. She need to be laid up. Somebody need to be rubbing her feet, rubbing some coconut oil on that belly, and feeding her grapes. She don't need to be out at the club with the stilettos and the pumps on. I get it. It's a lifestyle. You know, she gonna always be bad gal Riri. We know that to be true. However, bad gal is with child, and she need to be laying down. That's all I'm gonna say. Oh, so I'm gonna tell you my little Rihanna story. We're gonna pump in a little story time. So in 2016, when she won her Video Vanguard Award at the VMAs on MTV, I don't know if I told y'all this before, but I don't give a damn. I'm gonna tell it again. And one of my friends, he was like, "Yo, you want to dance?" Like, I'm like, I'm not a dancer. He's like, they just need people, you know, to fill up the crowd. So I said, okay. So I went and auditioned for her set at the VMAs, and I got casted for it, and I couldn't fucking believe it. Like, we, you know, did rehearsals at the Izod Center in Jersey. It was dope as fuck. Like, I got to work with her stylist. The layout, the spread of the clothes, like the whole thing was amazing. Like, I got to see Rihanna rehearse. Like, her energy was fucking everything. So this was also the time where Kanye West premiered his video with Tiana Taylor, and she was like, boom, 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 boom. So that happened. We were backstage, like on the stage already, like in position. My heart was like pounding through my coochie, y'all. And I was like, oh my God, I can't believe this. I'm at the motherfucking VMAs. Like, what is life? Because life be life. And so we're on stage while Kanye West is up there presenting the video with Tiana Taylor. So we looking at like the projectors. We get to see the video. This was at Madison Square Garden in a city, in New York City or whatever. So, and fun fact too, like, I know Rihanna's hairstylist Yusuf, so he saw me. He was like, "Girl, what you doing?" Oh, blah blah blah. So it just is what it is, you know. It felt like you just seeing people that you know, and it's fun. And we did it or whatever. Came on stage, Rihanna standing right here with a bottle of water. And I was like, that was fucking lit. Oh my God. She was like, I know. And then I was like, that was just Rihanna. That happened. And then, of course, everybody had to scuttle off the stage. Came back. I saw Drake. This is when Drake had presented her with the actual Vanguard Award. They looked really cute together. It was just like a whole absolute vibe. Okay, moving right along. So, Kim Kardashian, speaking of Kiki, do you love me? Are you riding? Said you never ever leave from beside me, cause I want you, and I'm down for you always. Kim Kardashian is getting out here getting dragged like a dog in the street because she keep getting her funky ass up here acting like she is a common folk. Kim, you is not a common folk. It's all right. Be a billionaire. It's okay. Live in your mansion. Sit on your high horse. It's all right. Stop trying to be so relatable. It's giving very much Tyra Banks when she had that talk show. Y'all remember Tyra Banks was always saying, me too, and me too, and me too. Tyra, your ass ain't, you just me tooing us down to the fucking ground. Every goddamn thing somebody said they had a problem or issue with, here comes Tyra. Me too. Yeah, and and let me tell you, I too got ran over by a trailer tractor when I was 12. Me too. Tyra used to get on my everlasting. So, and me too. Yeah, me too. I love y'all. I'll be cutting the fuck up and y'all just let me just be me. I like that. I love it here. So, wait, hold up. Y'all know we about to head back on over to these Instagram streets. Because that's where we about to go. Because that's where we go. Shouts out to quotes. So it says, Kim Kardashian says she cries herself to sleep at night trying to raise 4 children alone.
What you thought parenting was going to be like versus what it actually is.
Everyone says the days are long and the years are short. And that couldn't be like a more true statement. I'd say parenting is the thing that has taught me the most about myself. It has been the most challenging thing. There are nights I cry myself to sleep, like what just happened, with all the moods and the personalities, and sometimes they're fighting and there's no one there. Like it's me to play good cop and bad cop. So like that is definitely a challenge. Any person that says, oh, we're waiting to have X amount of money in the bank. Oh, we're waiting to have a home before we have kids. Oh, I'm waiting for this job to come in before we have kids. I don't care how long you wait. I don't care what you're waiting for. You are never prepared, but you will figure it out. And it will make you so proud of yourself.
What was your vision like for what you thought parenting was going to be like versus what it actually is?
Kim Kardashian knows she needs to sit her ass the fuck down. First of all, she chose to be a single mother because her husband absolutely wanted to fight for that marriage. He absolutely was obsessed. And if she would have made her demands, he probably would have met them. Second of all, Kim Kardashian got a nanny. I see y'all in the chat. I feel the same goddamn way. She got a nanny for every goddamn one of her kids. How many children she got? 4. She got about five nannies, maybe 6. Kim Kardashian got a maid. There was something I saw for Mother's Day. I think it was Chicago. One of the little kids, they wrote out like who their mother was, or they have you fill in the blanks. And they said, mommy lays down. That's what she likes to do in her spare time. Mommy has the cook make her tea. Mommy got a maid's quarters. And she's sitting her ass up here talking about, sometimes I cry myself to sleep. Kim, you crying. You're crying because you want to cry. You're crying because Saint said you mean nothing to me. That's probably why you're crying. But acting like you stressed out being a single mother, girl, bye. You got a whole staff of people that help you raise them children. Stop that. You probably cook maybe once out of the week, and that's probably just for them videos with TikTok with Northwest when she be making your ass bake a cookie or make a salad or something, or make a frappuccino or whatever for y'all TikTok tickety talks. Other than that, in real life, Kim, you got a whole staff, sis. You don't clean up. That I'm not a mother, so I can't sit up here. I know people be telling me to shut the fuck up too because I ain't got no children. But I know what I done been around mothers. I know single mothers. Look, I know what motherhood looks like. I have homegirls. I gotta find a babysitter. They gotta drop the kids off with the grandmother. I had to get dropped off with my grandmother. I was a built-in babysitter for my mama because she had to go to work. Okay, I had to help around the house, bills included as a teen. I had to. It was given very much a bitch. You gonna grow the fuck up and help me with my children. It gave that so actual single mother that's doing it on their own. does not have a staff, Kim. You don't have to bathe your kids. The doctor comes to y'all's house for doctor's visits. I done seen Keep It Up with the Kardashians when y'all had the doctor come. Y'all sat on the couch. They drawed your blood, did the testing and everything. You got the lab results right then and there. The average person got to wait a couple weeks to get lab results. If your kids got to stay home from school, you still could get on your private jet because you got your own literal private jet called Kim Air that you could get on and fly the fuck out whenever you feel like it. Girl, shut the hell up. I'm just not here for it. And this is not to say, because once again, I ain't got no children, so I don't fully know. But from what I do know, what I've seen and what I've heard, motherhood is hard as hell because you literally have to do everything on your own. You literally have to make the doctor's appointments. You literally have to show up for the PTA meetings. You literally have to, go to the open school night. Like you literally, if your child is sick, you literally have to take off work. Kim, if your child is sick, you could hire a nurse to stay with your child for the duration of them being sick. You can quarantine your child in a fucking section of your mansion. Like, what? Girl, not you trying to be like the common broken and broke down single mothers that really got to do it by themselves. That's cussing their mother out like a dog in the street because she don't want to babysit so they could go shake their ass at the club. You ain't got them problems at all, sis. Because your kids is out of control and they cuss you out. That's your fault because you're raising them like the Caucasians raise their kids to be able to get what? I wish I would tell my mother, you mean nothing to me. My mother would have dragged my ass through that iPad. I would have got dragged. Like, what? You mean nothing to me. What? My mother would have been like, I don't mean nothing to you. All right. You better nothing your ass in that kitchen and wash them dishes. That's what my mother would have said. This is what Kim Kardashian life is like. And yet she's sitting up here lying to us like a Persian rug that she got it so hard and she crying herself to sleep. Girl, what is you crying about? You probably see your kids 1 to 2 hours out of the day at most. I don't know. This is allegedly, this is what I think. I'm not in the house with them. I have no idea. However, we know that those people have nannies. And they have whole staffs of people that run their actual household. They don't do domestic work. Like, how stressful could it be to see your kid a couple of hours out of the day? Like, that seems like the life. Shit, I have 5 kids too. Someone said they would be a mom if they got to be a dad. Kim Kardashian gets to be a dad. Y'all know what it is. Y'all picking up what I'm putting down? Fathers come through with the clutch. When they feel like it, they see the children, they the fun parent, they get to turn up, cut up. Then they skedaddle, they get on. Girl, you got nannies. You get to be a father. You get to be a dad. Hey, Norris, what's up? Let me show y'all what her days be like, y'all. She's sitting up here acting like she's so like stressed out, broke, busted, and disgusted because she a single mother. And this is her page. Feel you. Look at her. Look at her sleeping like an angel. Look at her. She's just resting. Look. Look at this.
Kim. You gotta wake up, babe.
What time is it?
It's 2.
Oh, what time
you just keep sleeping in.
I know. Did y'all hear that? She's like, I'm tired. Oh my God, beauty rest. And the guy said, Kim, you just keep sleeping in. She said, what time is it? He said it's 2. What single mother in real life, get to sleep in and just keep sleeping until 2 p.m. in the afternoon with 4 children? A child that's 4 years old, a child that, how old is Chicago? 5, a child that, what is Saint? 7, and North is like almost 10. What single mother in real life gets to constantly sleep until 2 p.m. in the afternoon? Who? she got the game fucked up. Now after this is what she need to do. Kim Kardashian, you need to hire babysitting services. You need to pick what we got. We got 100 people in the chat. Y'all better be paying my motherfucking entry fee. Don't play with me. Pay with your mama. The like button. Hit the like button. That's what you got to do if you want to come over to my house. Kim Kardashian need to take 100 women, and she need to get them a nanny for a weekend. That's what she need to do after she came out with this fuckery talking about how hard it is, harder than the paint to be a single mother. You need to get 100 single mothers and pay for them a nanny for the weekend, since it's so hard for you. Since you know how hard it is for the average single mother. That's what you need to do, Kim. I challenge you to do that. Get you 100 single moms. Mother's Day passed already, but every day should be Mother's Day. Get you 100 single moms and treat them. That would be very nice because you're a billionaire, a multi-billionaire. And that's the least you could do since you're sitting up here with your funky ass acting like life is so goddamn hard. What y'all saying, girls, please? My kids would have destroyed the house. Right? To two. That part. No mother, we working at 2. That part, hello? Shit. Who's taking care of these children? The goddamn nannies. That's why Saint said you mean nothing to me. Because he don't. Because the nannies. Not a weekend, how about a week? Yeah, and I'm sure she could afford it. Y'all know she could afford it. She's sitting up here talking about it so goddamn hard. Now, if I was a multi-billionaire, when I get there, because, you know, we gonna keep going. I would do that. If I feel like I'm having such a hard time in an area, and I know there's other women that really does not have the resources that I have and would probably never touch the money that I'm touching, I would literally be like, you know what? I'm going to help y'all out. Since I got all this help, ouch, my eye. I'm going to help y'all out. Do a raffle, do something. You should really help out 100 single mothers, since you know how hard it is and you be crying yourself to sleep and shit like that with all the help you got. So if you got all of that help, you got a whole team of people, literally a village, and it's still hard for you because you imagine what it's like for actually an average working class single mother. Because you're not a single mother. You're a single woman. And Kanye, I'm sure, is very active in his children's lives, the way he's been going on a rant. Well, I don't know about this new Kanye because I don't know who the hell that's another story for another day. Catch me on the Patreon. But for the most part, Kim, you got a lot of help. You got 25 sisters. I'm sure y'all be swapping kids. You got 5 nannies, a maid, a chef, a trainer. It ain't no way in the hell life is that hard. Hey, Mia, what's up, boo? Ain't no way in the hell. And it's funny because we thought that North was the one that was giving her hell. But North seems to be more loving and kind to her. Like, you see their TikTok video, she's always kissing her and she's like really affectionate. And Saint, the one that said, I know I give you a hard time and I know you mean shit to me. You're the scum beneath my toe. Isn't Saint her favorite? He's already telling her Kim means nothing to him. Oh my, I could never. My mom would remind me who gave birth to me. That part. My mother would have dragged me. She's a single woman who co-parents. That part. Yes, I mean, that's what I believe. I don't believe that she's like just like a single mom. Like, girl, you're not doing it on your own. You have so many working parts. And I think, you know, the people that have money and that like are like blessed and highly favored in life, they want to be down in the gutter. They want to be destitute so bad. They want to be in a ghetto toxic circus so bad. Like, girl, revel in your riches. Rest in your femininity like you did in that bed in that video that I just showed with your friend or whoever saying you always sleeping in, girl, it's 2:00. She gets the luxury and the privilege of sleeping in all the time with 4 children. I get to do that because I ain't got no children. But if I had 4 children, I highly, highly doubt that I would be able to just lay around like a princess and I just don't know that. I don't know any mothers that get to do that. I just don't. That part. Yeah, it was loud outside. I'm in the inner city, y'all. So I had to, like, it was too loud. I don't know what's going on out there, but that's why we built it, so I could lay up in the hill somewhere like Kim Kardashian in the goddamn cut. So we're gonna move on to Janelle Monae. Everybody is reading her like a goddamn dog in the street because she got her titties out. Can I show this? I'm gonna just show this right quick. I don't know. I'm gonna just flash y'all. She got her nippies covered, but it's still giving boobage. She laughed. Okay. Shouts out to the neighborhood talk. All right. Well, I mean, you can't really see anything. But Janelle Monae says she's embracing a more carefree lifestyle now, claims it's the new era of liberation. I'm much happier with my itties when my itties are out and I can run around free. All right, I'm gonna stop sharing that now because I don't want damn. What is happening? Anyways, it's real ghetto, y'all. Just thinking on that. So I think that people are just so mad when they see a woman that does not give a damn anymore, that they're so used to her being in like them suits, looking like a penguin, looking like she's like on Batman and Gotham City. But it is what it is. At the end of the day, people were like, oh, why does a woman liberation always have to be a sexual one? Why does it always have to be rooted in sexuality? Like, why not? Everybody is always so obsessed with women's sexuality. Everybody is always sexualizing women's parts when literally these are like mammary glands that are here to like feed babies. That's what it's for. And men got nipples too. How come they get to go around with their nipples out, but we can't? That's something that I always wanted to know. Hasn't she always been running buck naked for like the last 5 years? I don't know. Has she? She's naturally beautiful. She really is beautiful. Janelle Monae is gorgeous. And she has like these really soft, pretty, like feminine features. And then people like, oh, somebody had the nerve to say she don't like black men. She hate black men. And then they were like, well, she's a lesbian. So she's not really like necessarily sleeping with men. I think she probably sleeps with men, but I don't think she is in relationships with men. That's what Janelle Monae gives me like, we can have a threesome. We can have a little freak show. Meet me at the orgy. But in real life, I want to be with a woman. And you know what's funny? Storm asked me, because I was like, people be trying to say I'm a lesbian, but I'm not. I don't like labels. And he was like, what do you prefer at night? Like, do you prefer cuddling with a woman or do you prefer cuddling with a man? And I was like, a man. And he was like, so then you're not gay. I said, I know I'm not gay, but that was a good little, I guess, meter to measure it by. Who you want to cuddle? Who y'all want to cuddle with at night? A man? You want to rub up on some titties at night, or you want to rub that thing up on a peen? What y'all prefer? That blonde type of. Thanks, Nikki. Hey, Golden Child. Hey, Misunderstood. Hey, Bust It Open. A man. Yeah, me too. Me too. A man. Yes, me too. Now, have I ever kissed a girl? Maybe. But do I want to be with a woman? No, I do not see myself in a relationship with a woman. Like, I've had a friend that acted like she was my girlfriend. We was arguing all the time. It was giving, bitch, get the fuck on. Like, I cannot do this. We is not in a relationship. I don't like it. It's always a problem. It's always a motherfucking issue. I always got to explain myself. It was just giving too much. It was giving, girl, I am not your girlfriend in real life. Like, I'm not your girlfriend in real life. Yes, bust it, Cynthia G. She gonna bust it open for a boss, nigga. She gonna bust it open because she trying to build a name. That's a rap I wrote when I was in my ratchet, I be in my ratchet bag. But Janelle Monae is hot to try. Like, why do they be so mad? And you know what I feel like too? And I always say this, right? And I got into it with this guy that I thought was like, he cute, he got it going on or whatever, but he used to be talking about Kevin Samuels, and I had the exit stage left. Like, I don't like that. You talking about high value. It's always a nigga with the bald head who hairline is all the way back here. Ooh, I hope you're not watching. Anyways, so he was like, oh, women are over-sexualizing themselves, especially in entertainment, and they always got everything hanging out. And he always talking about me like a dog in the street, especially based off my Instagram. You on your Instagram. I was like, well, my demographic is mostly women. He's like, oh, that's a lie. everybody just want to fuck you. I said, no, I'm talking about on YouTube, and he ain't have nothing to say. Well, that's not what I'm talking about. I said, well, nigga, that's me. I'm spending most of my days at some pump the brakes. Then I had to tell him, our good sis, little Kim, that is the first of like our modern times generation woman that we saw being exploited in hip hop, in the entertainment industry, and who was doing it, who was pimping her out, who told her to take that bra off and put them suspenders over her little nips. We seen a Notorious movie. It was Biggie Smalls. Who was writing them explicit lyrics? It was Biggie Smalls. Once men could not capitalize and we started pimping ourselves the fuck out, that's when they started getting mad. Talking about, oh, y'all whores and hoes. That's because you ain't getting a piece of the pie. I might as well put my motherfucking self on a straw. Why I got to always give a dirty, skanky scrub the ground as ninja a piece of my pie? That's why they mad. That's why they really mad. That's why they really, really mad. Speaking of scrubbing the ground, Meagan Good disappointed me. I'm so disappointed, y'all. I just wanted to believe real bad, real bad, that it was just all, a scheme that Todd set up. I wanted to believe real bad that she didn't know, what was going on, and that the PR and they was conjuring up this story because they love to use a good melanin-rich woman to save a nigga. They love to do that. But then I seen these pictures, y'all, and I was just so disappointed, y'all. I was so disappointed. Like, why, y'all? Why Meagan Good? Why? What is it giving? Girl, how you gonna go from the pastor and the preacher to this? Girl, you was just in the pulpit, and now you with somebody that want to be in the ring fighting and scrapping with bitches. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? And then the first time I ever came to y'all with this story, it was presented like he wants to try something new. Like, what the hell is that supposed to mean? And I've heard Cynthia G say this shit. She be like, y'all, do not F with no ninja that only Fs with white women, because, he's just showing you that you ain't really you ain't really his choice. You are not his first choice. You ain't the 1 or the 2. You may be the 4 or the 5. And we deserve to be the prize, the main prize, the first prize. Meagan Good is gorgeous. Like, what? She's successful. She doesn't have any crazy major baggage. Not that we know of, at least. And she's really out here with this man. Getting on a plane. Look at that. They holding hands. I really thought it was a lie. I really did. I really just didn't want to believe it. So people saying something about them together doesn't sit right with my spirit. I feel the same way. I'm a mom, my broke ass business. It's giving Lori and Michael B. Jordan publicity. That's what I'm thinking too. But I'm like, does Meagan really need this? Like, she has a successful show on Amazon Prime called Harlem that I watched both seasons of, that I enjoyed. I don't know what else she's doing as far as work goes, but it's not like she just completely ain't nobody paying her no attention. She's still outside, and she has way more better options than this. Like, why would she choose this? His money probably not even that long. He just getting started. What are we doing? What is it giving? What is it giving? Look, the power of the Black woman. They're always the ones Black men turn to for CPR. Exactly. And Black women embrace the Black men despite how some turn their backs on them. To my Black kings. All right, I'm not reading the rest of this because they got me fucked up with the Black king part. Dating someone with domestic violence allegations is so wild. The thing is this too, right? Y'all know I don't lie. I done been to the ghetto toxic circus a bunch of times. Hey, I'm human, but I ain't got no proof. I ain't got none of these niggas cheering. I ain't out here dropping eggs all over the place to prove that I was once there. No, I take a clean break. I'm just gonna. So I'm not gonna sit up here and act like she's not human. We don't, have an itch that need to be scratched. Sometimes you want a little bit of BBC. It's all right, we human, but girl, you are in a public eye. It's not giving ghetto toxic circus behind closed doors. And girl, you is out here taking pictures with him and doing all of this. Like, why you got to leave evidence? It be the evidence for me. Can we just do the ghetto toxic shit in private and keep it moving in public? Can we just act like we don't even know these ninjas in real life? Can we just give them a little hide and vibe when we see them in the street? I'll be quick to act like I don't know who the hell. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. What? I will act like I don't know a motherfucker real quick. And I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. What? No face, no case? Girl, you want to get you a little bit of pink? Go for it, but you don't gotta leave evidence. Like, why? I just don't understand. Like, she really did not need to come out with him. Like, I don't understand. Like, I just don't get it. And then somebody was saying it's giving Lori Harvey, but Michael B. Jordan didn't have a DV case against a Caucasian persuasion at the time that she got with him, making her look the fuck crazy. It wasn't giving that. Like, Meagan, you're seasoned. You should know better. Like, I don't know. These men out here will embarrass you. They so embarrassed. I'm just so happy that I got a lot of my chicken head stages out before I started coming on the internet like this. At least I won't be an old ass chicken head. Y'all be like, she is a chicken head. It's giving very much chicken head. Like, I done had me some chicken headed moments. Once again, I done been to the ghetto toxic circus of time or two, Red Flags Park. We done did that. And I may not be too far removed from it, but you know what? Y'all don't know my business. I'm not out here holding hands with nobody getting flashed by the paparazzi. We not doing all of that. It never gave that. It never gave that. It never gave that. What? Meg, you too old to be a chicken head. Like, I don't like that for you. It's giving chicken head. It really is. Yes. Whoop, whoop, chicken. Whoop, whoop, chicken head. Meagan, good, you too beautiful to be giving chicken head. And we all, like I said, we all go there. But girl, not in the public. Do it behind closed doors. Put you some dark shades on. Get you a hoodie. We still in the times where you could put a face mask on. Don't nobody even got to know it was you. You could creep in and out of a nigga hotel room. You could creep in and out of an apartment complex, a house, a gated community. You could get your creep on. You don't need to be out here holding hands and acting like y'all making plans in real life. Don't do that. No, we don't do that. We do the chicken-headed behavior under wraps, and we don't need no evidence. We don't let our eggs get cracked. We don't do any of that. We make a clean break. And when you're ready to settle down and do something in real life, girl, look around you. You got too many options. She has to have way too many options to be settling for that. For real. And I don't even want to call her chicken head. I feel bad for saying that. But y'all know what I'm talking about. Exactly. He not even cute. He gives very much civil rights activists. But y'all know them guys that be, not the best looking. They be medium ugly. They be laying that dick be dicking. That dick be dicking. I mean, it is what it is. Hey, I done been dickmatized before. Look, I'm not gonna sit up here and act like I ain't never been dickmatized. Y'all, the one thing I'm gonna do is tell the truth. The one thing I'm gonna do is tell a motherfucking truth. But my pride and my ego won't let me do certain shit in real life. That shit be for play. And that's all I'm gonna say. Girl, you ain't supposed to do that in real life. What? Meagan, Girl, she does it gotta be for a role. I don't know what it's for, but excuse me, y'all. His mouth must be good. They gotta compensate for the ugly. Yo, it be dudes that y'all. That's why I wrote another ghetto song called Toxic, because it be the best. But if y'all listen to the song, it's on all streaming networks. The second verse is I'm talking about burning sage, using crystals. Where I gotta go to the witch doctor? What I gotta do to get this spirit up off me? Because I recognize throughout the course of that song that this ain't what I want. This is not gonna be good for the long haul. I done been a little toxic myself, but you know what? Therapy helps. I'm a little introspective. I keep it real with myself, and I work on myself daily because all a work in progress. his mouth, and that he probably and went, ooh. He probably be laying it down. I don't know. It's a humiliation turn. Oh my God. Oh, and white women, so I'll pass. That part, you always say that. You be like, if somebody primarily only dates with the Caucasian persuasion, then don't do it. Don't do it. He do look like a right? He looked like he was like, marching in Selma and all of that like that, which is not wrong. It's an acquired taste. He has a very strong, I don't know. No, let me stop, because it sounds like I'm being like, talking about people's features. Like, I don't have, I look like a melanin rich woman. It's not given, so I'm not up here talking about people's features and stuff like that. But I'm just saying he looks like a timepiece, like a time period. He gives very much museum. He gives very much like back in the days. That's all. Oh my God. Oh my God. Y'all, I be really cutting the fuck up. Speaking of cutting up, I don't know if y'all care, but this man is just crazy to me. Like, I be like, he's not bad looking. His masculinity makes him sexy to me. I don't think he's bad looking. I just think he looks like a time period. Like, he doesn't look like he comes from like the millennium. Like, he has like a different, museum. Yes, museum. Yeah. It looks like a timepiece. Like, wait, this is your pretty. He has a strong. Thanks, Cynthia, but what the hell? Oh my God. Thank you. Thanks, y'all. Yo. So y'all know who Queen Naija is, right? I just thought this was hilarious because this man really needs to move on. Like, he's so obsessed. It's ridiculous. Okay. So this is Clarence, Chris Sales, and this is Queen Naija's new man, Clarence. And they have a child together. The child got to be like 3 years old now. Like, they have been broken up probably for like 4 or 5 years. They were married at one point, and they started their empire together. They was like a YouTube couple. I'm sure y'all know who Queen Naija is. She's like an R&B singer now. Like, she's doing her thing. She transitioned nicely into like a music career. She's really talented. And her personality is kind of like duddish, like bland to me, but phenotypically she got the right aesthetic. I don't give a damn. We gonna go there. It is what it is. When you look a certain type of way, you get to be a little more boring, and I'm just gonna say it. So Chris said he don't think Clarence is being. Let me just play this, because I was just like, Lord Jesus.
Somebody asked me, do you think Clarence is faithful to Queen? Me personally, no. I don't think. And then I heard stories. I heard rumors. With him going out to, I think that was Kai party and stuff like that. Some girl told me like he went downstairs in one of the yachts. I swear to God on my life, I'm not trying to do. Bro, listen to me. Listen. I swear to God, I heard this, bro. And I'm not even gonna say the girl who told me, but she was like, yeah, it was some girls that went downstairs and went with Clarence, and like in a yacht. I guess there's rooms in the yacht, and there was girls. Like, yeah, I felt. She said he had a security guard, and then nobody was able to have their phones, and the girl went downstairs, but that don't mean he's cheating on her. I'm just using that for an example. But I feel like, yeah, no man with her being gone all the time and him being a stay-at-home mom, I don't think that he's being faithful.
Not a stay-at-home mom. And didn't he cheat on her? Wasn't that the reason why they broke up? Is because he couldn't keep his little peck of wood in his pants? Now he's sitting up here calling that man a stay-at-home mom. He wish. I think he did put hands on that one. I think he did too, honestly. I do too. Like, and then for people to be coming out on Twitter about the droves talking about it, I believe that he did too. I just think that because of his status and the fact that he feels like he made it, that he could get away with it. But you can't go over to those other communities thinking that you could do the fuckery that you would do over here. It just don't work like that. Clarence and Queen Naija, Chris needs to just move on. It's giving move on. Please, move on. Move on. he was a stay-at-home mom when he was with her too. He wish he was still a stay-at-home mom. That's the problem. He is so jealous. He can't get over the fact that he fumbled a bag. That's really what it is, because y'all know these YouTube couple channels, like everything is for a click and a view, and he's going to continue to use them for a click and a view for as long as he can, because nobody would have been putting him on a blog or talking about him if he did not mention none. It just is what it is. Yeah, so we got through the show. It was a good show. I'm so disappointed in Meg. I really am disappointed in Meagan Good. I really am, y'all. Like I'm gonna have to get over it. You a queen, Love Jones. You never a chicken head. This is I done been a chicken head before. I'm not anymore. You know, we all have to grow up, and that's why they call it growing pains, because you gotta get your shit together, and it hurts. It's hard. Like you gotta bump your head a bunch of times before sometimes you learn the lesson. And I am here to just be a real person. We all go through things. I'm a woman just like everybody else up in this chat, and well, certain things I won't tolerate, just period. And you know, I just can't stay in a certain space for too long. Like you got a good 2 weeks for me to feel some type of way, and then that's it. I'm gonna skedaddle. But for the most part, I'm a woman. We've all done fuckery and looked back and was like, what the hell? Like some people I've like even entertained or even allowed to know me, I look back and I'm like, why would I? Like, what was I thinking? I mean, really, like, what was I going through at that point in time? Where was my mindset? What was my self-esteem doing? Like, what? Like, whoa. Whoa. Me too. So disappointed. We human, but you grow. And that's the beauty of continuing on in this journey. You know, you live, and you learn. You do. And sometimes, like I said, it takes a little while for you to wake up. But when you do, you be like, oh my God, you have a new lease on life. Like you feel much better. You even start to look better. You start to treat yourself better. You know, you would never entertain some of the things that you entertained once upon a time. And it sucks, but a lot of us, you know, we weren't raised to have boundaries or to have self-worth or to even understand our power and once again, what we were worth. We didn't know that. You had to learn that along the way, a bunch of trial and error. And that's why I ain't got no children, but if I ever do have one, I'll do a much better job than my mother did, raising me and teaching me how to love myself and respect myself and not accept less than I deserve. And what her mother was able to teach her and what her mother was able to teach her, you know? We weren't exactly. We weren't. It's like a learning process, and we got to go through the motions. And like I said, it's hard. That's why they call that shit growing pains. But we making it. We in the building. And the one thing I will do is be the change, continue to be the change that I want to see. And that's all any of us could do, you know, and just one day at a time, one foot in front of the other. And it's okay. And you know what we don't do? We give everybody else grace, but we don't give ourselves grace. We forgive everybody else, but we don't forgive ourselves. And we got to be better at that, because I beat myself up a lot for, you know, being in situations and allowing certain things. And I'd be like, what the hell? But just give yourself some grace. And it's okay. We're human. But now Meagan Good, I don't know what the hell she got going on, because she should know better than that. Why she want to be the cleanup woman? I don't like that for Meagan Good. I don't want her to be the cleanup woman. It's and all the music that we used to listen to. Well, not we. I've listened to old music, but clearly I didn't grow up in the 70s or the 80s. But I've listened to music like that, and if you hear a lot of the shit that they used to sing about, they wanted women to be down bad. They did. The music sounds good and it's soulful, but when you listen to it, they played their position. They was side bitches. They let their men cheat in peace. They accepted abuse. They tried and tried again. They was always coddling men and nursing men, and you know, it's just was embedded in our culture to kind of be, you know, the cleanup woman, the pick-me-shas, just not really having a high regard for ourselves. But it's a new day and it's a new wave. And we in the building, we not, yeah, they was down bad. Yeah, they was. Betty Wright, I love Betty Wright. But they was down bad. And we not taking that shit no more. And that's why they calling us whores and hoes and saying we a sellout and bed wenches and all types of stuff. Because we ain't our aunts and them. We ain't our great aunties and them. I ain't my grandmama and them. It's just not giving that. It's not giving that. What they said, I can't get over my high hopes and I can't let go. You are the one who makes me feel so real. Ooh, what am I supposed to do when I'm hooked onto you? And then I realized that you're somebody else's guy. Oh, she didn't leave. She stayed. Even after she realized he was somebody else's guy. And we've all probably been in a situation like that. And that's okay. But you got to get the fuck on. And don't leave no evidence. We don't do it in the public eye. We don't do that. Betty Wright was horrible. And yeah, her song was supposed to be empowering. Yeah, that part. You know who else? Denise Williams. Her songs, her voice is so beautiful. That's how I learned how to sing falsetto. But like, she's just singing about what silly of me to think that I could ever have you for my guy. Like, she literally was talking about lying to her friends about saying that this man poured me wine and bought me roses and he really wasn't shit. He really didn't come through, but I'm gonna lie and put up a front because I don't want people to know the truth. Like, she literally was singing about that, and it sounds so beautiful and alluring. But they was down bad. Like Dirt Queen said, they was down bad. They was really just laying down and taking it. As we lay, yes, that part. Yes. But like I said, we all go through it because we are part of this community, and it's a lot of scrub the ground ass ninjas out here, and it is what it is. But moving forward, we got to continue to be the change that we want to see. It's for real. Cringe. Yeah, Mary J. Blige was a part of it too. She was. Mary J. Blige. I saw this talk that her and I think Taraji P. Is it Henson or Henderson? Taraji P. Let's just say that. And they were talking about how the women of the generation after them don't take that no more. Like they was like, we didn't have agency over our bodies. We didn't know how to say no. Like, we just really accepted a lot of abuse and we're not accepting that. And then they hate us for it. And they be like, oh, you gonna die alone. That's why you ain't got no man. But why you ain't married? Yeah, you ain't been chose. Like, who gives a, like, honestly, I'm single. This is the most stress-free I've ever been. Like, and I haven't been in many relationships. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I don't have that much relationship experiences because I told y'all I done been terrorized. It takes a lot for me to really like open up and like let somebody actually claim me because they will embarrass you. It's just too much. But the couple of relationships I was in was very stressful. Like, it was always about the man, you know, like you don't really get to like live your life on your terms. And now everybody wants you to be submissive. And I don't have time for that. Like, whoever has the opportunity to get me in real life, first of all, that's gonna be a lucky motherfucker. Let's just put that out there. Second of all, we gotta have common ground. Like, I'm not gonna be beneath no man. I don't think a man is beneath me. I'm not paying the bills. I don't like that. I'd rather be by myself because I'm not about to be giving out coochie every day and walk, and I got to worry about the overhead. I will maybe pay a light bill, I'll buy some groceries, the cable. But the mortgage, the rent, I'm not the Gabrielle, all of that 50-50 shit. I don't like that. I don't like it. I don't care. I'd rather be by myself and get a little peen on the side, you know, get flued out, have me a good old time. But men, it's a lot when somebody's in your face constantly. And I'm a hot girl. So you're going to be trying to get some coochie every time you look at me. And I don't want to do that. It's going to be dropped the fuck up if I got to worry about paying half of the bills. It's just not giving that. It don't get it. It don't give that. It never gave that. It don't. I'd rather be by myself. I don't care. I don't give a damn. Like, what? And then you want me to cook and clean and do all of this servitude shit? No, it never gave that. I'm sorry. And this is not me saying that I won't. I love cooking. That's something that I do. Like, I'm not I clean because I don't like for things to be dirty, but I'm the type of bitch that will rather hire a cleaning service. I'm just keeping it real with y'all. I don't give a damn. All that other stuff, no. And then you got in-house coochie. You think I'm supposed to lay down and get down every time you look at me? It never gave that. It never gave that. Yes. Like, comment, subscribe. Yes. Looking good. Thanks, boo. For real. Do makes no do. What that mean? Do makes no do. What that mean? Oh, you do like wet, like moisture, like okay, I got you. That was cute. I like that. Do makes no do. Hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. Like, and the fact that what's the name? Gabby was up there talking about, you better get up, you better go. Like, girl, is you living with Ike Turner or what is going on? It just never gave that. What? You can't sleep in because your husband makes 175. He's worth almost $200 million, and you acting like you out here robbing Peter to pay Paul, living check to check. It never gave that. I'd rather be by myself with my cat. We at Bambino. I'd rather be with Bambino and get a little dick when I'm a little, when I got a scratch, a itch that need to be scratched. I'd rather have me a little somebody that I could call. Yeah, she's very much resting in masculinity. She's very much masculine. That part. But I love y'all so much. I've enjoyed this interaction immensely. Thank you for joining me. Oh my goodness, y'all are my day ones. We're going to keep doing this thing. We almost up to 5K. We need to get to 5K, within the next week or two, because I be looking at my analytics and a lot of y'all be looky-loo, and it's all right, be a looky-loo, because I likes me a click and a view, but also y'all need to subscribe, support a melanin-rich woman, because we outside. And she's wrestling with masculinity. Yeah, I don't know what the hell that's about, but it ain't got nothing to do with me. It never gave that. It never gave that. $200 million, and I'm sitting up here talking about, oh my God, my heart palpitating. I got anxiety because I don't know what girl, if you don't sit your funky ass down. It never gave that. It never ever gave that, and it never will give that. And we have to continue to level up. We absolutely need to get on a hypergamous list, because they do it in other communities. Because like I said before, if her husband was married to somebody that looked a little different, she would not have no job. She would not have no income, and she would not be worried about where the money's coming from. Because those athletes, they marry them all day and night, and those women don't bring nothing but this. And I don't hear nobody saying, oh, what you bringing to the table, what you doing to the what? Coochie, and that's it. That's it, and that's all. Anything else, it never gave that, and I'd rather be by myself. I don't give a... And I don't care. Argue with your mother. I love y'all so much. Don't let nobody play in your face. Be her, show up as her. Be him, show up as him. Y'all already know what I'm going to say. Spread love is the Brooklyn way. Ooh. Bye, love bugs. I'll see you guys mañana. If not, then absolutely the day after. Later.